So you lived in the same city when you were young, is it true?
Kind of. We kind of lived around the same area when we were like 13, 14. I was born in Macclesfield, which is like South Manchester. These guys were born, well, Lancaster, in like the Lake District. We actually met at school, but the band formed in Manchester. So we didn't go to school in Manchester, but we formed in Manchester. So yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but...
And do you remember the first moment when you met?
Yes. I remember meeting him playing football. I remember I was left back, you left wing.
Yep.
We're great team. This guy, I don't really remember the first time I met Stephen, but he did used to date his sister, who was my ex-girlfriend's best friend, and that's how we know him. Yeah.
I met Stephen for the first time. He used to date my sister, and he's a few years younger than me, so he used to come around the house, and I didn't see him for about 3 or 4 years after, and until we were looking at putting together the Feud. And then Stephen, I spoke to Stephen and said, do you fancy coming down and doing some, playing, doing an audition? And he said, yeah, I'll come down. Got his bass out, and it was great. And the rest is history, as they say.
How did you like that he dated your sister?
Yeah, his face didn't look like that when he first started.
I used to look like Brad Pitt.
I beat him up a lot. No. He was a lovely, caring boyfriend too, I think.
And do you remember your first concert?
Yeah, we played the first show. It was a small. We had a bigger show the day after. We had a small show in a small bar in Macclesfield, his hometown, near Manchester. And there was like
It snowed very badly.
Yeah, all the roads were covered in ice and snow, and like we're like, no one's going to come. No one did come, and there's about how many people? 5, 6 people,
including us.
I do remember one other thing because myself and Luke had the idea of forming the Feud, and we were auditioning bass players. It was kind of Steve's audition gig. He probably didn't know that, but we're just like, if it goes well, maybe he's in the band. And the funny thing is that he was stuck behind a big pillar the whole show, so no one could see him. What's this?
I don't know. Do you want to say something?
He
Or do you want to?
Oh,
Well, I was born in 1989 on January the 8th in Kendal. Oh yeah, we did a show in a place called Runcorn in the UK, which you might not have heard of. And we did a show there, and it was probably the kind of the weirdest gig we've ever done, because there was a guy there who decided to get totally naked, which is fine, if they want to do that, that's fine. But not only that, he did the worm on the floor, totally naked, so you saw his balls flopping around everywhere, and so it was an interesting evening. And there was about 5 people there, actually, as well, which made it even weirder.
From what I remember, the bouncer kicked him out, like, naked outside as well, which is another funny part of the story. I remember him wandering around, and you could see him outside the window. And then I think they just threw their clothes out. So we never got a chance to meet him, make contact, and say, please be in our next music video.
Otherwise,
if you're watching Naked Worm Man, then you're more than welcome to be in our next video. 2 more naked moments, actually.
Really?
When we were about 15, we played in a blues bar or something, myself and Luke, and this old woman just got her tits out. And
hit the floor.
Yeah. There was another story similar to that was just horrendous, so I won't go into it. I don't want to embarrass anyone. One thing that is worth remembering, I don't know if I should admit this, but there was some videos on the internet of us dressed as women doing a music video. I don't think it's out there anymore. I think it's gone. I'm not gonna say any more about it, but I assure you it was much worse than being naked. It was really weird.
It involved bananas.
Yeah,
well.
it was.
Involved bananas, but I'm not going to say any more. It's gone. It's past.
I hope our parents never see it.
And now we have a new video for This Is Love.
Yeah, we filmed it with 3 Xbox Connect sensors. So like, Xbox, and they have those like Connect bars, and 3 of those in a triangle formation around us, and that somehow sent out an infrared signal and then picked it up again, and it basically made a 3D image of us on a computer. And then Jesse, who did the video, he edited it and made it into this cool, wacky thing that looked like Tron from the 1980s or whatever it was made. So yeah, it's a really, really funky video. There was no cameras. It was all just like these little sensors. So it was kind of strange to perform to nothing, almost, or to like a rehearsal space. So it was really fun. It was good.
Name one Czech city.
Prague.
Brno.
Olomouc.
One Czech food.
Goulash? Oh, well done.
Oh God. Rhubarb crumble. That's not.
Rhubarb crumble? Is that rhubarb and crumble?
What about sausage in like vinegar and onions? Is that like a delicacy?
Utopenec?
Yeah, probably that. Yeah, yeah, that.
This isn't food, but Slimovic.
Czech band.
A banquet. Yeah. Good friends of ours.
Vipsana Fixer.
Dimitri, are they Czech? Dimitri, they played they played heavy metal before. They were amazing. They were so okay. Or Tata Boys there, or.
What about Czech famous historical person?
King Charles.
Rziski, the footballer. He's historic. He's a historic footballer.